Foodie Fridays, Romeo's Kitchen. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So today's menu is going to be white rice, peppered steak, the Jamaican style, the proper Jamaican style, more of a stir fry than a stew. And we're going to do it in a Jamaican coleslaw, but for my other customers, I'd normally call it the Asian slaw, even though it's something that we would have at a barbecue or a birthday party. It's just a fresh, crisp salad. Nice, tasty, light, refreshing. Summary. So let's get started. Here I go. Simon, you don't need to film where I'm getting my rice from. Yeah. I've got my rice stored in a massive container because we run a takeaway business from home. So for this dish, we're going to use 2 cups of rice. It's a regular cup. Nothing special. Just have the cups level. 1. Another 1, 2. And with that, I'm going to have 3 cups of water. Now, I don't cook with oil and I don't cook with salt. Trying to stay healthy. 1, 2. Three. Really, really simple. Would be more simple if I turned on the right hob though, wouldn't it?
Unless we're doing raw food, then we don't need the hob.
We all there, yeah? Don't know what happened there, it just cut out.
And the bandwidth is low, but you did say that bandwidth.
Yeah, no, the signal is just very, very up and down. So we're gonna stay back in the living room,
yeah,
and I'll be here. I'll come up and I'll show you what I'm doing. So for the rice, I've got it on a high heat, so as high as your hob will go. I've got it on 6. I'm just gonna cover it and leave it there. Once it starts to bubble, I'll then turn it right down to 1 and then let the rice steam. That should take about 20 minutes to get nice, light, fluffy rice. Just getting my frying pan hot. I've got that on 6 at the moment. Now onto the steak. So I'm going to bring that up. So I've got 500 grams of steak. I'm just going to trim off the excess fat, and then we're going to go straight into stir fry.
I think you're frozen.
Really simple. Just slice it how you. We there? We moving? Vanessa, are we there?
Yep.
Okay, we're moving again.
We're moving again.
See, the whole world is on Zoom. Everyone's
I know.
On...
This is a new world, isn't it? New world order.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not liking it right now, but we still need to get on and do
Nothing
what we have
beats
to do.
face to face, does it? Really? Especially with cooking,
not.
you get to smell. Do you know what I mean? All those seasonings and everything. So yeah.
One of those cooking shows. I wish you could smell what I'm cooking here.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Said it. Oh yeah, everyone watching, Simon's behind the camera. He's been kind enough to hold it for me.
Hi, Simon.
He says he's not very photogenic, so he doesn't want to be seen.
I'm not photogenic. Not at all. And I can't actually go too far into the kitchen, or we lose connection. So
Right. Okay.
we'll have to work on that next time.
So I'm just slicing it up. I'll bring it over and show you in a second what I'm left with. Now this isn't like the normal peppered steak that you get from a takeaway. It's not a stewed down beef. It's a stir fry, and this is the proper way that it should be done. And I get quite upset because I always see people with these massive chunks.
What was
Simon,
that,
you
Jen?
should try and get closer to him, and so you can actually see what he's cutting.
Internet signal.
If I go any closer into the kitchen, June, we lose the internet and it'll cut out again. That's what happened last time.
Oh. Okay.
It's something we've got to work on for the next video. But this is what this one's all about, isn't it? Working out the kinks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Agreed. I've put the menu in the chat as well. So if you want to download the menu, you can.
Mum knows this recipe. She's been eating it for...
Oh, is this Mum? Hi, Mum.
Mum's in It's 7 a.m.
How's the weather in Cayman?
Hot.
Oh, nice.
Normally, I'd be on a plane. I'd probably be reaching Robert about now. School closed yesterday, and I'm normally on the first flight out, but stuck here. Yes, looking good, Rob.
So everyone's
nice. Yes.
But the cut, we've still got fat on there because I'm not cooking with oil. We need fat to lubricate the pot.
Okay.
So, get that in, and we need the sizzle.
I think maybe a lot of people would probably think. Can you hear? I think maybe a lot of people would probably think you couldn't cook that without oil. So maybe it's about the quality of the frying pan as well.
Oh yeah, got to have a good quality pan.
You got to have a good pan, and the key is before I even started the video, I had my pans on one just to get the heat within the pan.
Right, so it should be a heated pan.
So you see, it's already started. You need a nice pot. The hotter the pan, the better.
Okay.
Let me get out my tray. You want to hear that sizzle? So all we're doing right now is just peeling off the meat. And as we were discussing, Vanessa, my pimento berry. You see those well? Or the allspice. So I'm going to put that in right now while the pot is hot. There's the aroma. And at this point in time, I will also add my dried thyme. You can use fresh thyme. If you're using fresh thyme, 2 or 3 sprigs, and you're good to go. I'm just going to use a teaspoon in my hand. Just a sprinkle just now. And you can see that the beef is now starting to get its liquids out. So we're already starting that process of the semi-stewing. Not stew beef, stir fry. Let that settle for a bit. And then I come over to the chopping board. So I'm going to turn my angle because, as I said, the bandwidth's a bit funny. Get rid of the raw stuff. So we're going to use, as I said, a pepper in the ingredients list, 2 spring onions, and 1 whole onion.
Lovely.
So I'm very, very lazy, and I wouldn't say I waste a lot of onion, but I just top and tail my onions. Just take the root off, makes it easier to peel, and then you don't have to worry about all the layers. And just peel off the skin. I go 1 layer in, use my fingernail, peel it off. And this is a tough onion. It doesn't want to do what I normally do.
Oh, we've lost one. Are we still there, people?
I am here.
Too. Me too. I turned off the sound because I can hear my son and my niece and nephew in the background, so I thought I'd just turn off the sound.
The children in this house have been banished, so that's what's left. It's a little bit of wastage, not much, but it's the easiest way to peel the onion. Normally, what goes through my head in this house is just the speed of cooking. So I'm always trying to do it as quickly as possible because 5 of us, there's 6 of us in the house at the moment, so everyone needs to eat, and we want to get everyone sitting down and eating as quickly as possible. With the onion now, very simple, cut in half, and I'm going to put lines into it. Let me come a little bit closer.
If you come here, look, I can film there quite easily.
Okay.
There we go.
So a nice easy way to, or a trick with onions, is to just go do lines straight into it, and then you turn it the other way, and you get perfectly diced onions without all of the tears and possibly chopping off your fingertips. We don't want that at all. So we're going to start off with half of it. We've still got lots of liquid to cook out of this pot. So we're going to let that come down some more. And at the same time, check our rice pot. We now have movement. So it's just starting to bubble. In about another 2 minutes, I'm gonna turn the rice right down to 1.
People. Don't stir the rice.
Give this a little stir, try and get these juices out as quickly as possible. So all that's gone in there so far is thyme, pimento berries, and obviously the meat. Next up, I'm gonna add my onions. So far, I've only used half of the onion, and I'll tell you why. That's for my Asian slaw. So I'm just gonna cut off about 1/3 of the onion that's left, and that's all I'm gonna be using for the Asian slaw. I'll put that to the side just now. Don't need too much onion, it's strong white cooking onions. And I'm gonna quickly dice up the rest of the onion, as I showed you before. Lines in, cut through, spare your fingers any drama. Just a tiny little piece. Lots of people get scared when they're dealing with onions in case it rolls and things slides. And that's just the easiest way, and you know you're not going to end up cutting yourself. So we're just letting this cook down now. We're going to let the onions soften. And then once all the liquid's gone out of the pot, you're going to get like a glazed, caramelized color on the beef. It's getting hot again, as you can hear. Can you hear? Nice little sizzle going on. And the rice pot is now ready for me to put it onto 1.
See that?
Leave it to steam.
Water's all gone.
So, down to 1. Come on in and have a little look in there now. So don't worry about that. It is bubbling, but now it's just going to go into steam mode.
Let's get a quick close-up of the beef if we can.
Okay. All liquid's almost gone from this now. So again, there's 5, 6 of us in the house at the moment, so you have to be a little bit lazy. So I go for the minced ginger and garlic, just the puree or paste. You can have it anywhere. You can go for chopped garlic and ginger if you want, but again, just to make life really, really simple, I'm gonna get a teaspoon. Now I love lots of ginger. I don't know if everyone else is the same, but I'll do a
Love ginger.
teaspoon of ginger, just as yeah, ginger and garlic. I really like garlic.
Really good for you. I like garlic and everything. I don't think there's garlic.
Go for the stew then. So as you can see now, it's now starting to come down. We've got lots of steam going on, and this is where the flavors are going to get added to the pot now. Now, lots of people are probably going to say, but hold on, you didn't season up the meat to start with. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. I'm bringing each flavor in so I can control it, so that it's not going to be too salty, it's not going to be too sweet, it's not going to be too garlicky. It's just, you want to build the flavor slowly. And as this is a quick thing, you don't want to be messing around with it too much. You just keep stirring it around. And as you can see, lots and lots of steam coming off now. It's almost there. Literally, it's almost there. So at this point is where you can now add your soy sauce and your oyster sauce. Just before you run out, so I'd say about 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Now, oyster sauce is quite salty, but you have to watch it and you can adjust the taste and your preference. What we're going to do now is bring all of these flavors together. You get a nice coating on the meat. And this is where we're going to let it sizzle in the pan a bit longer. And you'll get the caramelized and you'll get all the flavor coming out the meat and the sauces coming together. So everything has enough time now to fuse together. Here's the Caribbean fusion, you get it? So we might mix in Jamaican, what we class as a Jamaican dish, but with Chinese origin. Everyone has their own taste. And at this point is where I'd add a little bit of black pepper. It's called peppered steak. It doesn't mean it's spicy steak. It means pepper steak. Hence the sweet bell peppers. You see that, Chris? It's all coming together now. So we're just going to leave that there, sizzling away for another 3-4 minutes. Let me just turn on this overhead light. The weather's changed again outside. It's gotten a bit gloomy.
That's much better.
How's it going so far, everyone? Anyone there?
I keep turning it on mute. You're doing very well.
Double checking. Just making sure everyone's still alive in there.
Still alive.
I'm on mute, but better to be on mute than to be making noises behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Simon, come on, have a look. The rice is, I'd say, a few minutes away. It's already getting nice and fluffy. I'm not going to start stirring it, and I will lift it, so that will be it. And right now, the beef is still on high heat. We're now starting to get the brown crisping up on the edges, so the caramelization. Now, I don't want the peppers to go too soft, so I'm not going to put it in just yet, but I am going to prepare it. The easiest way I find to do with peppers is to just do the first edge and then just go around it. So you go all the way around the top and the bottom, and you get rid of most of the seeds without too much fuss. Again, same rule applies. Keep your fingers out of the way. Let me just get rid of these seeds really quickly. You hear this? You hear this? You hear the sizzle? This is where things will start getting stuck to the bottom of the pot. And this is key to get that nice sauce that you'll end up with. Dark color, really tasty. So, fingers preservation is key at all times. Keep your fingers back and just nicely diced. Not too fancy. I mean, if you want to have it long strips, you can have long strips. But this is the way that I would do it. Same.
Oh, Tracy. Everybody say hello to Tracy. Welcome, Tracy.
I think everyone's beefing.
Yeah.
Hi, Tracy.
Yay!
Hey.
Hello. So,
Sorry, I'm in the.
sizzle. Almost there, people. I have no idea how to take it so far.
I can tell that music, Tracy. You're in the shop. We can hear the background noise.
I'm in. Oh, sorry, I'm in the car.
Oh, okay.
Let me take it off. Wait. Hold on, let me take it off.
How's it looking, people?
It's looking good.
Oh, the old catering toss there.
Oh, wow. If I did that, it'd drop.
I'm gonna say, if you don't know how
Drop
to do
on the floor.
that, you practice first.
Sorry,
It's
this
about
is,
the wrist action. You've got to have the right movement.
Never do it with anything too wet or it goes everywhere.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
this is I think it's now 18 years of professional cooking experience now. So
Oh, wow. Amazing.
there are certain things that I will do and won't think about. So. How does that look color-wise?
Looks good. Yes.
Robert, you're
Now
eating
this is
yourself.
going to be me. I'm going to be cheeky, go straight in my pot. Now remember, I've not added any salt as yet, and I'm not going to. Salt is bad. We have the oyster sauce, and we have soy sauce. I'm not using soy sauce because the oyster sauce, this particular brand, is actually quite salty. This is my secret weapon, which I was telling Vanessa about. This is my Scotch bonnet oil. Very, very simple. Just get your Scotch bonnets or chilies. I add ginger, thyme, and pimento into this jar. I did it about a year ago and it will last forever. So each time I use it, I just give it a stir. And this is concentrated Scotch bonnet oil. I will just put a little drizzle on.
Question, what oil did you use?
So this is my oil.
But what oil did you use as a base?
I use vegetable oil.
Just vegetable oil.
Just normal vegetable oil. KTC vegetable oil to be exact.
Okay. Did you chop up anything? Or did you put
Oil, and you oil. Sorry?
Did you top up anything, or did you put the Scotch bonnet and the ginger and the thyme in there whole?
I chopped it all up and then I used a stick blender and I actually go into the jar and I just blitz all of it into a very, very, you can see the residue.
Right, okay.
But all you need to do once you've got the paste done is just top up with oil. So I mean, I could then fill this bottle again without having to add any Scotch bonnets and
right,
it still have a serious kick.
Right, okay.
Just use that in your pot, and I mean, immediately you get that wafting of the Scotch bonnet in the air.
Oh,
and it's uniform throughout the dish. You don't have chunks of chili that you're going to bite into and one bit spicier than the next.
Of Scotch bonnet, Simon.
Yeah, Scotch bonnet oil.
Scotch bonnet, chili, bell pepper. So that's that. As far as I'm concerned, done now. We've got the ginger, the garlic paste, the oyster sauce.
Let it focus. There you go.
I did a small amount of ground pepper. That's it. So now I'm going to get a cup of water. Same cup I used to measure my rice. Up to the brim. And I'm going to just go along the bottom of the pot, because you obviously get all the caramelized bits and all the flavors at the bottom of the pot now. And from there, I'm just going to leave that to simmer. As I was saying to Vanessa at the start, it's just how you like your gravy. Now, when I get it, I don't like it too thick. I just want to have a nice thin coating of all my rice, because this is amazing with just a nice soft, light coating all over the rice. Safety first. Now that I'm going to leave this alone for a minute, I'm just going to turn the handle back. And I'm going to turn it down slightly. I'm going to put it onto about 4 or 3, just so it simmers. And then back to look at the rice.
That's simmering.
It's coming down because it's an electric hob, so it's going to take a minute or 2 for it to calm down. But then now testing the rice, and we've got 9 different results, but this is just my go-to rice cooking method. 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of water.
This is what? Basmati?
This is basmati, yeah. I'm going to put that on slightly off just so it can, I'm happy with the rice and how it is at the moment. So I'm going to come back over to the other side and I'm going to quickly make the Jamaican coleslaw. Very simple again. Let me just wipe this down. I'm going to use about 100 grams of the cabbage. So just pull off your loose, you know, the not so nice, not so crispy bits of your lettuce leaves. Or lettuce, cabbage leaves. And we're just going to cut a small bit off of each one. Don't need too much, 50, 100. Depends on how many people you're feeding. This is just a little side dish. And all we're going to do is keep fingers back, turning it. You don't get any too long strips, and it just stays nice and thin. And you've got the same constant pressure going on a knife, so you don't have to worry about the knife slipping and cutting your fingers. Once you get almost all the way through, I had one chunky bit there. Now this is where accidents happen. If you've got a chunky bit, don't worry about it, just ignore it, because it's always that last bit. Sorry, I'm not talking. I just really don't want it to slip. You do get the little bits of movement between the layers of the cabbage. So that's your cabbage done. Just put these in the fridge. And I saved a little bit of onion, if you remember. So this is my salad. So again, you can cut this any way you want. I'm just going for strips. I just want to keep having thin strips, so I'm cutting it as finely as possible. And again, I kind of roll it so that you always end up with a nice lower surface, so you're not having to lift the knife up too high. And just nicely diced up, or nicely sliced up. Julienne slices. Last but not least, our carrot. I've washed this carrot. I'm not going to do anything else with it. I'm not going to peel it. I honestly believe all the goodness is on the outside of a lot of vegetables, including potatoes. And we're just simply great. So I think we cut out when I'd added the vinegar. So what we've done is vinegar, was it 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1.5 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. That's the end product, and I'm literally just about to plate it up. But to make sure that we don't have the problem where it cuts out again, my kitchen is a dead zone for the Wi-Fi. So, plating up right now. Our white rice. And our peppered steak now complete. Sorry, chef has to wipe the edge of his plate. And I'll just finish off with a bit of gravy. And this is peppered steak. Voila. So, I'm going to walk into the living room now and put it at the dining table. Can everyone see and hear me? Hello, Vanessa. Sorry about that. I've literally just plated it up. Can everyone hear me? Vanessa, are you there?
Yes, I'm taking pictures.
Okay, cool.
Gorgeous.
I don't know. I think Simon stepped one step too far after I was doing the coleslaw.
Yeah.
Going back to the group, and I did a recap on the ingredients on the coleslaw, and we've just put it up. So I've now come out of the kitchen. As you can see, we're in the living room now, safely back in Wi-Fi.
That looks so nice.
That is
I'm making that today. I'm making this as dinner. Yeah.
I'll just.
Carol said it looks delicious.
I'm going to go through the whole thing one more time if you all want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm going to put the menu again as well in the chat again.
Cool. All right, wicked.
So
this was 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 malt vinegar, and 1.5 tablespoons of granulated sugar. We've got red cabbage, white cabbage, carrots, and raisins or sultanas. If you want to jazz it up a bit more, you can add chopped coriander, parsley, dill, thyme. You can add what you want to it. It's completely up and open to you. Hello. We've got the peppered steak, which was a stir-fried version, not a stewed-down version. So we fried off our beef, onions. Then we added in our oyster sauce, got a glaze going on. ginger, thyme, pimento berries, and finally some red pepper. And at the last minute, about 5 minutes before it was completely finished, we added some green peppers. And it's a basic steamed rice. So sorry about the technical issues, guys. I hope you enjoyed me today. And yeah, more recipes to come.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The recipe's in the chat, guys.
Yeah, I missed the beginning.
We'll get into it out next time.
Thanks, Rob. You got me up before daylight.
Well done.
7 a.m. in Cayman. Thanks for joining, Mother.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, bye. See you next week. All right,
See you
bye.
later. Bye.
Bye. Rob, call me on Alexa.
Call me on Alexa.
Oh, it's long.